Hello, and once again, welcome to another edition of Big Scott 35 Cards. Well, today we're going to be opening up Bowman Draft during this ridiculous last day of the NFL season where most of the games don't matter. Let's get to it. Hello, and welcome to Big Scott 35 Cards. We're going to be opening up Bowman Draft Super Jumbo Box. 5 hits, 600 cards. So let's get cracking. I got my little stands up, and I've been doing quite a bit of breaks here. I've had Christmas season. I did get some cards and other things, so it's a little bit extra stuff, and been getting those sub boxes, which I already got a little feedback on, and I do agree with some of it, but pretty good price. And this is what I don't hate about this is right here. Why, buddy? Why? I mean, I know you only sell these in hobby, but still, I don't understand it. And happy last day of the NFL season. I know it's bittersweet, I guess, but today's games. I'm a Cowboys fan. Game don't mean anything. They just won it on a last second 2-point conversion, it looks like, or something. I won't really pay attention. But I don't understand why Dak Prescott played. They had Ezekiel Elliott not even suit up. So Aaron Rodgers played today. For what? You're not going to win anything this year, but you might win next year, Green Bay, and you're not going to do it without, Aaron Rodgers. And they're so worried about these quarterbacks being hurt, but yet they're all playing today. I don't understand that. It makes absolutely no sense to me. And it's a violent game. They can get hurt, so it doesn't make any sense. So with that being said, let's do some baseball where it makes sense. It's a sport that makes sense, I guess. Round ball hit by a round object. So, like I said, I'm not going to name off all these. Joe Adell's a good one there. But I don't think he would, I'm trying, again, this just looks like prospect cards when they're talking about draft. I mean, Nick Prado, a lot of these guys were already in the minors this year. A lot of first cards. Alex Fader's been around. This is supposed to be one of the hotter players, I guess, Alec Baldwin. I tried to do some research. I kind of up on some of the big names in the minors, but some of the hotter prospects, but not all of them. I was trying to read up to see, this Brendan McKay, that's actually him pitching. Most of them I've seen him hitting. I'm just wondering what Tampa's going to do with him. So I guess we're looking for some of the bigger names. I got my first numbered card to 250, Thad Ward. And again, with prospect cards, it's going to be so hit and miss. And, people want these before their rookies come out. But once the rookies come out, these cards, they're prospect cards. So the rookie cards are what's hot. And I got 2 of these up here. Like I said, I think it's 5. Yeah, 5 hits. Oh, wearing my Virginia cap. Not big on bowl games, but hey, we got one. If they would have lost, that's a big deal with a bowl game. But we kind of stomped the mud hole in South Carolina and walked it dry. Very nice. And Clemson put it on Notre Dame. That was beautiful. Getting into the chromes. And I guess the autographs are supposed to be chrome cards. That's a nice card. I'm sorry I got quiet there. I'd never seen that card for Bowman. Very nice. I was looking at the breakdown. This looks like it's my first hit. Oh, it is on card. Oh, gosh. Way to go, Topps Bowman. Cole Winn on card auto. And I mean, expensive these were that should be on card. How about the big fella for Buffalo that retired this week and playing his last game? They threw the ball to him, rumbling down the field. Looks like they won the Super Bowl and they're interviewing him right now. What a story. I guess he's played like 14 years and he said he wanted to be home with his 5 kids. Understandable. I guess he prepared for this day. And I guess this is a sport where you get tired of the hurt and you just say, finally, I'm done. I don't know how they do it. I just played some little bit of high school ball and Sunday and Monday sucked. And I think Robles is in this. I'm confused on what they're doing here. And I know that's a pretty good card. Karloff. And I'm sure y'all let me know if there's some hot. I mean, I don't know everybody. Of course, I know some of the Mets. I hesitate on Vientos, or whatever. I know he's a big name in the Mets organization. I'm looking for that Peter Alonso Clinic or whatever, even though he got traded to the Mariners. You know, that's a hot auto in this, I know. Andres Jimenez, I got plenty of his autographs. That's a new one. First card for the Mets. I have to look him up, see what I can find out about him. And I like this because, you know, being a baseball fan, with your team, you could see like what players you might want to pay a little bit more attention to. Move my mic up a little bit to me, you know, so that, you know, that's what I like about this. Brent Rooker, got him yesterday or the other day. Chromes, and I mean, these are just Bowman cards, nothing special. They look a lot like the other Bowmans from this year, first cards. Only way you can figure out or draft is to look on the back, BDC, so that's Bowman Draft, and the C is Chrome. On the base card, it should be just BD, Bowman Draft. And you'll see a lot of like TPCs and stuff like that, and the regular ones, which is Topps Prospect. I don't know if they're going to have that in here. Justin Dunn, which I believe he was in that trade. I can't remember all the people who got traded. Usually I sit down and now is this one of the autos or not? It is not, I don't think. It is just an insert with the autograph simile on it, I think. I have to look that one up. But I did get an Andres Jimenez to 150. And I got one of these hard to hit franchise cards, which according to Card Connection, which is a great, well, glare on this pretty bad, which is a great website to get background on these cards, 150. So I'll take that. That's one of my Mets, so really like that. Now, if this is an auto franchise futures, I might have to get up and give you a little boomstick. Nope, but it's the one I was looking for. It's the one that they're featuring on the website. It's such a bad glare on these chromes. It's hard to focus in. So there we go. Kelenic and Carlos Cortez. So that's a big hit. Well, not a hit, but a big base card there for Chrome. I'll even sleeve that one up. Set that off to the side. This might be a little bit longer video. It's a lot of cards. And please, if you see anybody in there that I missed, that you know more about it than I do, because a minor leaguer is I'm steadily learning, and you're always learning about minor leaguers. A lot of times you know your team and you know like some of the bigger names, but even, I mean, Adam Hill for the Mets, never heard of him. I have to look him up. Sorry, it's hard for my to focus in today. I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, Royce Lewis, now I know that's the name. I know he tops a lot of the top 100 boards. This guy right here, Royce Lewis. Twins got a pretty nice future coming, I believe. They have quite a few there in the top 50. I think they have 2 or 3. I think that Rooker guy, the one I showed you earlier. Kirillinov or whatever. I think he is a top prospect for him. I know Joe Adele is for the Angels, if he's not already playing for him. One good thing, what I like about the end of the football season, it means the beginning of the baseball season is coming around pretty quickly. You got a little downtown where you basketball fans like the basketball, they can watch that. I like to watch the hockey. I'll watch hockey already. Oh, Koenig to 99. Very good. Very nice. Very nice. So we're getting nice color. Him and his chrome. Nick Gordon. I believe he's already up. I'm almost positive. And I mean, I don't think this is a very big set. I think I saw it was 100 cards and that's it. 200 cards. 200 cards. Nick Mandrill. I know that's a pretty good card there. Like I said at the card shop, they're on the cover. I know Casey Mize is the big card, but I already have a Team USA auto of him. I wouldn't mind another one. Noah Naylor. I've heard that name. I can't tell you anything about it. So that's my second hit. Now we do have a big game coming up now, though. Kind of divert my eyes to a little bit. We got the Bears Minnesota game, where Minnesota's trying to play their way in against the Bears. I do live in the area that's big, makes it even bigger. Hopefully the Eagles lose today and it won't matter. Well, I think the Ravens are trying to play their way in today. I don't think they're clinched. I think they're first in the division. Clinched. I think them and the Pittsburgh game today is a big one. I know Cleveland had an outside shot of being in the playoffs today too. So, but I think teams that won had to lose one already. So it's just not a very exciting day. I guess for me, it's just the Cowboys. So After that, I really just don't care. I do care a little bit about Minnesota because the area I'm in and my friends like them. And they're Bowman cards. They don't really change a lot from. There's another one of those. What if you get one of those in every pack? Whoa. I know it. I just opened up a pack of Bowman that these were the cards that were in it. So I know it's a throwback to a certain year. I couldn't tell you what year. Another franchise future. Oh, Casey Mize and Cody Clemens. Very nice. Very nice card. I think Casey Mize is going to be a real deal. I think he pitched for Team USA this past year. Is pretty much shut down pitcher. Trades were hot there for a minute and signings, but it's all got kind of quiet. There's that Alex Kirilloff I was talking about. Cody Clemens base. Noah Nallard base. So I'm still on the fence with that Mets trade. I love picking the closer, and we got Familia back, which I think that was planned when they traded him. Hey, we're going to trade you, and then, hey, hometown, and he loves playing that hometown discount. That's not the first time that's happened on a team. No. So I think we're set with pitching. We got our 8th and 9th inning. We got our starters. We need a couple of guys there in the middle. Quality lefty. Now, if we can pick up one more guy in that bullpen, I feel a lot better. Or move one of our starters out there, Hunter Green, which is it knee or was he kind of a letdown? Or he pitched a little this year in the majors. I don't think he did all that well in the minors. Brennan Davis, that's a 7 of 50. First, I thought it was a 1. The eBay 1 of 1. One in many ways. So that's a nice short print. A 50 there. I wonder what color 25 and 10. If we can get a 101, I'll try to get the rainbow of it. I think I've yet to do that with one of them. I don't have very many 101s, and that's you need the 101 to start it off. So we've been progressively going lower in the numbers, so that's good. And I still think the Kleinick or whatever I say his name was the best card. I'm trying to get him as much as possible. This Alec Bohm, trying to get him. Of course, you want Guerrero, Tatis. Man, who else? There's 3 of them. Is it Biggio's son or Bagwell's son? One or the other played on that team, on Toronto's minor league team. There's the Rams. They got all their starters, and I don't understand what's going on, why you do that. I don't know. I like these Bowman, Sterling, Tristan Cassis for Boston. So it's playing for Boston. He's probably like all world, even though he's a third baseman, it says. I tell you what, if he can hit it all, Devers might be in trouble because Devers is not very well in the field. Nick Sherrill and Jake McCarthy. Recommended viewing. I like that insert. It's very nice. Let's see. Geesh. I like the auto, though. Osiris Johnson? Osiris Johnson? I am so sorry, sir. I hate boggling names because people just mess up my last name so bad. 60 out of 250. I believe this is my first numbered auto of the day. It's a little bit thicker stock than the others, it feels like, too. Just a little. I don't know if it's going to fit in a regular. Oh, yeah. Trying to think who else made some moves. They're saying Machado to the Yankees was the last I read. Oh, Bo Bichette. That's who I was thinking about too. He's the third one. But I think Biggio or Bagwell's. I don't know if any of y'all remember his daddy when he played in the Angels and a couple other. But he could stroke it, man. Casey Miles base. Carter Kaboom. I think he's going to be a good player. He just shortstop. Trey Turner ain't going nowhere, but he's there. He could probably play some second for him. There's that Mandrill kid. He can help. Sox need help about everywhere. Sox need a lot of defensive help. They let a lot of balls fall that other teams do not let fall. Wow. I can't even say. Hunter Green, Chrome. I remember in that first box, that's what everybody wanted was Hunter Green. And I think it has a lot to do with who's on the box because he was on the box. But man, you could not get a Reds. I didn't want a Reds, but to buy in a breaks. But after buying us, I really don't need to buy in a break. Geez, I get 5 autos and I've already got 3 of them. And let's see, White Sox, that Madrigal kid, and I can't read the other one. Connor Pickleton. So I've gotten 3 of them, and 3 of them are names of players that look like people are talking about it. That's why I'm kind of sleeving them. It doesn't hurt to sleeve them. So recognizable name. Don't know if he's supposed to be all that. Like I said, just Bowman cards, nothing special. Super jumbo, five autos. We've already got 3. Only got 1 left after this, so it's not too bad, but there's quite a few cards here. Couldn't imagine. I watched some case breaks of the jumbo last year, super jumbo. Mark Vientos. It's like a card shop, so why not get a box? Boba Chrome, Jared Kalenic, Mike Castle. He's a good name, decent name. Travis Swagger. I really like these cards. These Bowman Sterlings, they're really nice. You know, I've always talked about love inserts. Love the insert. Grant Levine and Grayson Janista. Being a Brave, you would think he's probably going to be decent because they had a lot of good draft picks. Sorry, he's Chrome just not friendly with my camera here. So another number to 499, Owen White. Owen White. The Kid Collector or whatever, if you see this. I think you get the Rangers. If this is something you're intrigued, hit me up. Owen White. Chrome. These Chrome, they seem like they're a little thicker stock or something. I don't know. The purple seemed thicker than this one. So I guess you get a hit in every pack is what it is, because there's only 5 packs. I thought it was going to be 6, but when I moved this, there's a piece of foam at the bottom. Yeah, because I think we gave up both those guys, and I was just like, I think that's an awful lot. Carter Kaboom. And I still don't understand why we got a 36-year-old. Everyone's like, he's still good. Well, you know what? We can't have a DH. He's getting old. A lot of money. Gave up a lot of money. They're paying for part of it, but still. We came out on the better end of that deal from where I read, for dollar-wise. But unless they do something with it, I don't know what. At least we're making moves. Other years, we didn't make moves. At least I have the rest of the day to go through all these again. That's what I've been doing. Trying to see what I have. I'll dive in and get online and just to research what the better ones are, what I need to protect a little bit better, and others I just put in a box. I don't just put them in a box, but so this is, I'm sure it's, I can't remember what the name of it is, but it is a refractor. I can't remember what the name of it is. I was just looking at them online. But you see it's kind of disco balls type of deal going on. And the franchise future in this one, Logan Gilbert and Josh Stowers. Yeah, I know nothing about either one of them. Their Mariners been making so many moves. They might have traded them, but I doubt it. They were trading a lot of guys off their main roster to get young players. Which was weird because they were so close to making the playoffs, even winning their division at one point. To go backwards, kind of weird to me. But that's why I collect cards, and they were GMs. Oh, Lord. I cracked myself up. Jimenez right off the top. out of 499. Wentz. And these breaks where you only get the hits and numbered cards and alternate cards, it's just a waste of a break to me because this is nothing but. That's right. They always ship the chrome too. That was no paper, all chrome, and I haven't understood any of that. That's why I've gone. If I don't get all of them, I don't want them. I'm a collector. Griffin Conan and Josh Stores. I was just asking. They're telling me to be watching out for them. And my hit is Jackson Kowar. So none of the big names that I've heard of, but you know, it's always like the guy at the car shop says with this type of product. Even if you heard of them, it's a wait and see. You know, some of the biggest names I bring. Being a Mets fan, I'll bring up Greg Jeffries, All-Star. Had a very nice career, but he was supposed to be the can't miss future Hall of Famer, all that good stuff for the Mets. Ended up getting hurt, and wasn't. Then before he got hurt, he was okay, but yeah, he wasn't. I don't even think he was an All-Star with the Mets. I think it was when he went to Cardinals, maybe. But you never know. But then you do have like King Griffey's and guys like that. You know, not Solar. Well, Soler was a big name coming up, and Twins have had quite a few guys that kind of did not pan out. I guess this Royce Lewis, though, is supposed to be the bee's knees. Last part, we already got my hits, so this is going to be inserts, and I should have learned the top part had the hits by the 5th pack, shouldn't I? But, you know, so I just blow right through these. More for me, because I like to see what I got. I like all the cards. That Kindle, I wonder if that's any kin to Jason Kindle that was that fast catcher. That Truron is supposed to be a decent player. Casey Mize in a specialty card or throwback Bowman card. Come on. There we go. Very nice. And out of 250, Adonis Medina. So we got one short print, nothing super short print. And then Never Bad to Get Yankees, Josh Bro and Anthony Siegler. Not bad. So I don't even know the names, but it's never bad to have Yankees up and comers. As you notice, they've been doing pretty well here lately. Casey Mize. And that looks like that's going to be about it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just go through this. Well, they didn't have they did have a lot of new names from their Bowman from earlier in the year, top prospects and the first cards. So I'm wondering when they come out next year with the first cards, what if they've already been on there. It's pretty cool how they do that. Again, it's just a Bowman product. Very nice. We'll go back over. Let's see, franchise futures. We got a Yankee, Seigler, Bro, Gilbert Stowers from the Mariners, Nick Mandegrill, which I think that's going to be a pretty good one here. Casey Mize, which is another one I think is going to be pretty good. Jared Koenig and Carlos Cartes, which now Koenig is with the Mariners. So, but it's not bad to have that. Flashback cards, Casey Mize, which I'm happy with. Warren Weathers, Grayson Rodriguez, and I'm showing this because I remember it being a very low hit value on there. Travis Swaggerty and a Bowman Platinum. Bowman Sterling, sorry, which used to be a card they used to make back in the day. And Tristan Cassis, one of their higher end stuff. I gotta look at this. This Bowman Refractor. I gotta see. I only got one, so it must be a pretty low count on that one. I just assumed. And then let's see here. $4.99 blue, Joey Wentz. $2.50 purple, Dad Ward and Adonis Medina. Can't read that one. $1.50. One I'm happy with, Andreas Jimenez. Another one I'm very happy with out of 99, Jared Koenig, which, sad to see him not with the Mets. And then Brennan Davis out of 50. So a nice short print. And then my autos, non-numbered, Noah Naylor. What a name. Noah Naylor. Old double N. Let me nail it. Good baseball name. Cole Winn, another. He's a pitcher. He was either going to be a pitcher or a quarterback with a name like Cole Winn. Jackson Kowar, another pitcher. And then my numbered $4.99, Owen White. Looks like a silver, a little bit silver border. And then $2.50, Osiris Johnson. I like his auto. I'm into it, but then I'm not into it. That's what it looks like. Yeah, I'm here. So again, I'm going to say it for a third time. It's Bowman. Over the years, it's nothing real flashy with it. Very nice card. The paper is a very low stock. It looks like this time around, like the refractors and the chrome are actually a little bit heavier stock, it feels like. I don't know if they're doing that purposely or what, even from earlier this year. I like for other people to check that out and see if they got the same feel that I did. It felt like a heavier stock. And other than that, it's a Topps product. On-card autos, which is amazing. Panini, you need to figure it out and figure out how to do that on a regular basis to stop with the sticker autos. Topps does do sticker autos, but I know these are young players and they don't mind autographing 500 cards, but Panini, you got to figure it out. So all in all, pretty good break. Not the best break, not the worst break. and you don't know for another 5, 6, 10 years what you got on a lot of them. You just don't know. So until next time, we're going to be doing either a mail day or I picked up some football retail boxes with autos in them, and I was going to just open them up off camera. But why do that? I'll share them with everybody. Let's see what we get on that, and that'll be next week sometime. I got to work the next couple of days. So have a safe and happy New Year, and until next time, get to ripping. See ya.